So the left-hand one now is going to represent your before swing, so to speak.
Right, okay.
You can see, as we said, you had a good routine.
Yeah.
You put the club down first behind the ball. Unfortunately, the club was pointing straight to the middle of you rather than leaning forward slightly. Then your hands on the golf club with your thumb, as you believed, to go straight down the grip, as you can see there, which is actually a little bit over to that sort of onto this side too much rather than on this side. Okay, so the grip was a little bit in the weaker position there. Then you handle, then you set your feet. So there was a sequence to your setup, which is for you now is going to be a good thing going forward, because this new routine you'll be able to adjust to. Okay. Then because of that sort of weaker grip, you couldn't hinge your wrist as much. Here now there's barely any hinge of sort of your left forearm to the club shaft. As you get to here now, there's a big collapse here now. As you come back to the golf ball, it's all quite tucked up here. You see posted how close your hands are. There's sort of your left hip going past impact, not a lot of width. So the sequence now with the feet together. The shaft you can see now is kind of pointing up towards your left thigh, sort of continue through to your left shoulders. That's good. Okay. Left hand's going to go on. We're going to see the logo of your left hand. Okay. And you can see that grip there much better now, much stronger position. Hands go on the golf club now. Shoulders are going to be just need to sort of they're a little bit to the left.
I'm going to have to wear this all the time.
Exactly. And over time you'll start learning what that feels like anyway. Just be careful when the hands go forward there. You don't turn your shoulders open. You want to just turn those shoulders a little bit around, just slightly, okay? Because if they aim too far to the left, then your club's going to be swinging that way, and that will cause a bit of a slice. Just got to bring them around to make sure they're square, okay? But otherwise, good setup. Now, in terms of the swing, the collapse is going to still be there to some extent, but not as much, okay? So that's okay there, not as collapsed. The hands are further from the head, okay? Goes a little bit further there, but the thing is, from that position there, through impact, as we come back to the golf ball, we're keeping this width now. You can see your hands now, there's a bit more extension past your left. At least your hand, I mean, that's all the same position there. Your hands are kind of working further. There's daylight there between your midriff and your hand there. So you're actually getting some width in that swing, getting a bigger circle. And after all, if your golf swing is a circle like that, and the club is kind of working around here at constant length rather than going here, then narrowing, then having to widen and then come back narrow. It's just too many variables. And when it's good and the weather's nice and everything's going well and you're playing with some good people you like and there's no one in front of you, it's nice, easy game. Doesn't happen very often, is it? Okay, so we're trying to ultimately think about that kind of bigger circle around your body. So your hands, you can see now sort of maintaining a sort of nice width there away from your body. Club's coming back, good strike of the ball. In an ideal world, what we're looking for is lead arm and the hands to be on that red line. You're not far from that, whereas this one here now is a bit kind of, that's just before impact there. That's just after impact, okay, but a little bit scoopy. Your hands are probably more there, your left arm bending, and you kind of, this flicking sensation, which I say encourages the club to hit the ground behind the ball. And then when you do that in the winter, we're talking centimetre. You're scared of doing that. You're a big divot and the ball goes nowhere. So the rest of the round you just miss the ground. And if the ball's sat down a little bit, then you're missing the ground. You're just going to top everything. And then a variety of different bad shots will ensue. Okay, so to run through that, there's your sort of setup there. Changes you can see. You can see the difference in the grip. Logo's now visible. Okay, just got to make sure those shoulders just turn round. Just bring that left shoulder forward, sort of. This way towards the golf ball, so just sort of turn your body to get the shoulder square. Otherwise, very, very good. And then swing thought now is maintain that width. Push those hands and arms away as your body turns. Once that width is kept in the swing there now, you can sort of maintain that. Just swish your arms back to the golf ball. Good swing and good strike. Some good shots there, and a bit more distance with the swing. I think when you first made that move, there was a little bit of kind of, this feels a bit strange. How's it going to feel? But once you kind of got up here, I was like, oh, this feels okay, and then shoot, that feels good. And you start getting a bit of distance, your confidence will start increasing. That will then give you the confidence to swing faster and put the zip into the golf club you want. You want speed at the golf ball. The last thing you want to be doing is swinging the golf club and going, don't hit the ground, and scared of what might happen. Yeah, exactly. Give it a whack. I mean, you're not a short hitter, but you're not somebody who's going to be sort of super long where the ball might go offline and you lose the ball anyway. So being 10 yards left or 10 yards right, you're not going to lose the ball that much anyway. So giving it a good old whack and getting a bit of extra zip to the golf ball is going to be a good thing. But going through that sequence, everything, all that will change with the driver there when you do this sort of sequence here now, when you do that, as you step to the golf ball there, your feet goes there. So there's your lead foot with the driver there. All you'll do now is your foot will be there, and this foot will go back this way. So the hand will still be in the same position, but the ball now is going to move further forward, which in turn, rather than having the shaft, if I close this, rather than the shaft being there, okay, your yellow line, the shaft will be there. Hands in the same spot though. but then another club shaft will be slightly leaning back just a smidge, only because the ball's in that T-peg.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Everything else on the ground, we're going to be coming through and striking down that golf ball, hit the ball there. Okie dokie.
Right.
Make sense?
Lovely. Yeah.
Excellent. Good.